Alright, DD Stealth here. I'm coming to bring you my little review or opinions on Ghost Recon Future Soldier, the multiplayer beta that they just released. The way you get it is you have to buy Splinter Cell Conviction or you have to have a beta key code. So that's how I got into it. First I'll start off by saying what the game mode. They only have one game mode so far in the multiplayer beta, and that's what you're watching, obviously, since there's only one thing. There's random points on the map that you have to collect, and it's various things. Like this one's a resupply points. If you go by it, you get more ammo. There's fucking a sweep, an intel sweep, where you can see enemies' locations. There's just a bunch of random things that they'll hide around the map, and that you have to get, and you'll get points and all that good shit. So that's the game mode. Other than that, but the game, it's a good game. There's some minor flaws, but that's to be expected because it's the multiplayer beta, and I will be going over those that I have noticed. They're tiny nitpicky things. They're not game ruining things. So it's still a good game regardless of how many bad things I'm saying, but you should still try it when it comes out. Some bad things that I don't like, once again, little tiny nitpicky things. To climb a ladder, you have to press X, and that's stupid. I don't like that. You should just be able to walk up to the ladder, automatically start climbing it. Another thing, that's a thing right there. Grenades, like if someone throws a grenade at you, it's not very quick reactions to run away. Like you can sprint away, but it takes them a second to get going. So if a grenade lands by you, you're pretty much dead. There's nothing you can fucking do about that. And let's see. I don't like the iron sight system. There's an aiming where right now I'm not aiming, and then you can press the left trigger. I don't know if I'm gonna do it anytime fucking soon, but you press the left trigger and you slightly zoom in more. But there's not a lot of accuracy going on with like that right there. That was me pressing the left trigger. To go into the iron sights, you have to click down on the left thumbstick. The iron sights are kind of shitty. I don't think I've unlocked any like red dot scopes or any type of scopes or anything, so I don't know if that improves it a lot. But there's not a lot of visibility when you're looking down the iron sights. I don't like that. And I guess with most guns, you have to burst fire really to get good. Most of the guns that I've used, actually I've only used the rifleman class, so I don't know about the other classes, but on the rifleman class, like you're not really going to hit anything if you just hold down on the trigger. You're just going to fucking miss. You're going to hit like the first 2 bullets, and then the rest are just going to spray around, so you have to burst fire and all that. That's understandable. It's more realistic, I guess, but whatever. The cover system is kind of like a Gears of War cover system, but slightly improved. You gotta hold A to run and get in and out of cover. The cover system is really fluid. I like that. And when you're in cover and you see like a little circle on something else, if you hold A, you'll sprint to that and automatically get into cover there. So that's really awesome. I love that. But as far as when you're in cover, it's kind of non-fluid. It's the opposite of getting from cover to cover. Because like sometimes when you're in cover and you want to like look over it, he'll press A. Oh, keep in mind that moment right there. I'll talk about that in a second. When you're in cover and you want to like look left, sometimes he'll look up and that'll expose your position. You'll get shot and everyone will die and all hell will break loose when you're just trying to look left or right. So like sometimes that'll get confused. You go up, you'll like look left. It's kind of shitty in the cover system. And oh, the thing that just happened, I told you to pay attention to, but the melee system, that's kind of shit. I ran up to that first guy to melee him, but he just ran by him and meleeed the second guy. So the melee system, it's not like Call of Duty where you could like fucking panic knife somebody, which is kind of good, I guess, but it's not very reactive to the button press, and that's kind of shitty. because I tried to get that guy, but instead I ran by him and got shot by that guy. So that was kind of stupid. They should fix that, you know what I'm saying? Another thing, since, you know, Gears of War is like the cover-based shooter you gotta base your shit off of. And they have a roll to get out of danger, kind of like I was talking about with the grenade, where you just kind of gotta run away from it. Enemy kill, bam, grenade. He could have rolled away, but he couldn't. They have a slide, which I did not know until someone just like butt fucked me with it. I was hiding and he just like fucking slid around the corner and pretty much drop shotted me. I was like, what the fuck? So, but it's not really a roll, it's kind of just like a slide to get into cover, I guess. I don't know. I think I try it after the dude shot me, and I just like slide on my knees and then go prone. So it's not really like a get out of danger really quick kind of roll. It's I'm gonna shoot you while going prone roll type thing. And so yeah, I didn't like that on the getting out of danger shit. I love that how he runs and you don't have to press anything to get down. He just does it automatically and just keeps running. There's no stopping. And unlimited sprint. Every fucking game should have unlimited sprint like this game does. It makes no sense where you're like a trained super soldier in all these games that people are playing and you can run for 5 fucking seconds. There's no need for that. It slows down the game and all that shit. So this game did it right, where you have unlimited sprint, because you're not going to be running laps around the map. You're just running to get 2 people. It makes no sense why you shouldn't be able to run unlimited. And so this game is awesome. I'm not entirely sure on the how you could see these red people. I know they're enemies, but I'm not entirely sure how we got that. I know there's motion sensors, where I think that's the majority of it, where people can set down or throw, I'm not sure, motion sensors, and then it'll show people within that area. But on other times it says I'm detected, and I'll like move away from that area, it'll go away, and then it'll come back, I'm detected again. So I'm not entirely sure on that, how that happens. That's another thing, a grenade, like it doesn't just hurt me, it'll like send me, oh look, there's the roll, he's gonna come roll that I was talking about, maybe. Calm down, behind that barrel, watch, just be prepared, there we go, bam, pimp. And then the kill cam, it shows what he actually did, and I was like, what? Bam. That's so sick, I love that. Forgot what the fuck I was talking about, but here's my little, I have no idea how to do that, so I was just testing it out real quick. That's what that is. Maybe if you're running sideways he'll roll, but I'm not entirely sure. Oh, the detected thing. So yeah, I'm not really entirely sure on how if it's just like random. Maybe that was they got the intel sweep, so it was just like randomly like a UAV type thing, and it was just randomly showing me at certain points, but I don't know what that is. I'm not sure if the lobby times, they're way too long. They're like a minute in between. Maybe it's just in the beta because they want people to like look at customization and all that stuff and change their stuff and test out new things, but a minute, I think that's just entirely too long to wait in between games. Hopefully that's just the beta thing and they're just testing it out. But there's not a lot of, or there's too much wait time. It takes a long time to reload too. It's horrible. I reload a lot. Pretty much after I shoot one person, I reload, and I gotta have that, see, shot person reloaded. I gotta have quick reload speeds. And so yeah, there's that. I'm not entirely sure on the map size. Like, there's not a lot of people on the map. I think maybe it's because the beta and there's not a lot of people playing. I notice there's a lot of empty spots when I'm in the lobby, but there's not a lot of action going on, and that's Oh, that's the thing right there. That if you spawn camp people, like I was sitting there, that I couldn't pass that little red barrier because that's where they're spawning, and I can't just like sit there and right when they spawn shoot them. But if like my whole team is like sitting there just guarding that little red barrier and they can't get out, they'll switch positions. But it won't switch positions unless they're being spawn camped. So that's a great thing. So if you're just like getting spawn fucked and you can't do anything, can't get out of the spawn, about to rage quit, it'll switch the spawn so you can flank them. But and it is also helpful because the people who are doing the spawn camping, a voice will, like an announcer or whatever, he'll be all like, there's switched positions, they got reinforcements from another place, so you'll know that they're coming to flank you at some point. And with the location of your killer on the last, it does show the kill cam like you're just watching, but when you're choosing a place to spawn, it'll show a red dot. That's the person that killed you. It'll show exactly where he was. So that's awesomeness. It'll one up to the kill cam. Let's see the HUD, the heads-up display. That's really clean. I like that. There's not a lot going on. It's all confined to the lower right corner, except for the kill feed. That's the upper right corner. But I didn't really find that. I found it sometimes where I didn't know if I killed someone because the kill feed is so out of the way. So that didn't bother me much. And let's see here. There's 3 different classes. There's an engineer, a rifleman, and a recon. I guess that's a sniper, and I'm not entirely sure what the engineer does. But walking around playing this, I've only played as the rifleman, but the recon kind of seems overpowered to me. There's that's the one that can go invisible. Like, you don't need to upgrade it or anything. I guess if you're just like standing still, you'll go invisible. I think I tried it for like half a game, but I couldn't. I wanted to be able to run around and shit and shoot people instead of just hang back, like Nation was doing, like a little bitch right there. He got shot and I had to revive him. What a slut. You know what I'm saying? Nation, bitch. Before I talk about the classes again, when you're in cover, I don't like this. In Gears of War, it got so used to, if there's someone behind the cover that you're in, you're able to like jump over and kick him and like incapacitate him for a second so you can be able to get a shot on. And this way, there's no way. You're just like pretty much at a standoff until like someone flanks them or does anything, until you like throw a grenade, which you only get one of, or something. So it's pretty much like a standoff if you're back to back in cover, and I didn't like that. So the classes. So there's 3. I only have 2 guns unlocked with the rifleman class that I've been using, and that's an ACR and then a heavy machine gun. So the heavy machine gun's got a shit ton of ammo, but you take forever to reload naturally. And this thing, trying to get the points, it takes like a minute to just like sitting there defenseless doing all that shit. I understand that it's team based and you want your team around you to defend you, but game developers need to realize that's never gonna fucking happen. People are just gonna treat it like team deathmatch. Yeah, they're gonna play the objective at some point, but there's no reason for that to take that long to get the objective, because a grenade, anybody just walks up, you're defenseless, you're screwed, so you can't do anything about that. Not entirely sure what else to talk about. I think I've talked about everything. Kill assists, you get points for pretty much everything. I got like, I think it was 700 points for reviving Nation when I did. Yeah, I don't know. There's 2 maps that they have on this, and this is Pipeline, and then they have the mill. I like the mill better. It's like a woodsy outdoors, broken down little shack type village thing with a windmill and it's on a lake and all that shit. It's just better for me. I like that one. There's more open spaces, more flanking. It's not just like set lines of where you have to run here to get to this place. Like this one, there's like pretty much 3 paths to get to pretty much the enemy spawn, really. And there's that. I'm gonna show you a little clip. I thought it was awesome. Someone was firing me at my excellent use of cover, so you guys can watch that real quick. But other than that, come back for more, and we'll do some other stuff. I don't know.
Resupply is available. Frag out. We've secured the supply cache. Well done. Secure the sensor emplacement located here.